What's good, y'all? It is Cora in Wonderland 617. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening on whatever time you may be watching. And today I have a special guest with me. You see that bad little girl right there? That is my baby Tiffany. She is finally in a video with me. So we are off to the park. I actually wanted to go to the gym, but I don't know how a bitch dislocated her kneecap. So yeah, I'm deciding to take it really easy today, and instead of going hard, just go really soft and go really gentle with myself and go for a walk and take her with me. But that's not the reason I'm doing this video. So I'm doing this video because I feel a certain way, and I'm not sure if I don't feel like this is my emotions, which is funny. I'm an empath, and I'm also highly intuitive. So the funny thing is that I feel like this is someone else's emotions, but I kind of understand this feeling. If this makes any sense, bear with me. I'm not the norm. But I've been feeling all morning long to be ready to do a video, that I was being led to do a video. And the title isn't something I came up with. This was given. And I'm going to call this video, "It's Time to Lay Down Your Swords." So, where do I even begin? Because I feel a heaviness while I'm about to go talk about this. In life, you are going to experience a lot of things, and it's part of the human experience. You are going to experience joy, you're going to experience pain, you're going to experience loss, and you're going to experience gain. And you are in control of your destiny. You are in control of your life. You make the final decision whether it's going to be in benefit for you or is going to be detrimental to you. In previous videos, especially with the last video that I did about haters and all of that other stuff, and I know I might have said something, because I even thought about what I said, is that, fuck who like it and fuck who don't. And understand, sidebar, before I get really in depth with this message on the way to the park, it's not that I'm not appreciative of the views. It's not that I'm not appreciative of the comments, even if it's some fucking stupid ass comment, of somebody linking some shit or whatever. Whoever is watching these videos, I want you to engage. I want you to let me know, are they helping you? Have I said something that affected you? Because I'm not just having these experiences, and I'm not just getting these messages for no reason. But at the same time, I'm appreciative of the views. I'm appreciative of who genuinely understands what I'm trying to say, understand what I'm doing, and fuck with it. But in all sincerity, in all genuineness, I'm not doing it for nobody else. But I feel like God is giving me these messages and giving me these experiences to share with you guys, because I am fearless and I no longer give a shit. So because of that, I don't mind moving forward and saying things that some people are afraid to say. So if you are impacted any sort of way, let me know. But back to, you know, the original message. We have no say in what we are given to experience. We do, however, have the say if we are going to continue in certain things or not. And sometimes choosing yourself is easier said than done. I give messages about self-love, but when you come from a place of so much lack within yourself, it is easier said than done to give that type of love to yourself. And I think some people get the idea wrong of what self-love is. Self-love is not dressing up nice. Self-love is not even money in your pocket. Self-love is not about the house that you live in. Self-love isn't even about, just to be 100 with you, it's not about getting nails done. It's not about, you know, like massages or any of that type of bullshit. Those things are nice to do for you when you are in a place to appreciate you to do it. Self-love comes first from you healing your heart. And the one way you can do that is to acknowledge your hurt, your pain, your shortcomings, what people have done to you that you have allowed, and what you have done to yourself. It's allowing to go within yourself and thinking back on your childhood and forgiving and healing the inner little girl or the inner little boy that we all have. Because money doesn't make the woman and money doesn't make the man. Nails and makeup and, you know, skincare and trips and all of that stuff is nice. It's pleasure. You should enjoy pleasure. You should enjoy life. It is part of the human experience. But where I feel like a lot of people get fucked up at is, let me do this and let me have this to cover up what's in here. And the funny thing is that people who might have less than some people are literally, truly the happiest. Because the funny thing is, there's so many books written on self-help. There's so many like pieces of literature that you can read to help you help yourself. But there's nothing like when you go in to yourself and fix your own problems. Again, what does it profit a man to have the whole world and truly lose their soul? See, I'm going to be very vulnerable in this video. I've had so much betrayals and heartbreak and trauma, post-traumatic stress disorder, that it comes to a point in time, right, that people are inflicting pain on you or trying to inflict pain on you. And it's funny, like when you think about being stabbed in the back, like that first time you feel it, it's like, oh my gosh, like it, and it's like you're turning around and, you know, you're looking in the mirror to see the knife, right? K. Michelle had this picture in one of her album's covers. Yo, I fucking love her. And it showed her having all these knives in the back and sipping Jack Daniels out of a fucking champagne glass. it got so bad. I just saw a sign on why I'm doing it. Okay. It got so bad that it's like I'm numb to the pain. That now is like when there is another knife in my back. It's like, oh. And that's not necessarily a good thing. I used to be somebody that used to cry all the time and be sad. And it didn't matter that I was making more money with a new position. It didn't matter that I was doing better than some people. It didn't matter. Like, I've been accepted into 2 of the grad schools of my choice. Like, I am a very intelligent Black woman. Despite how I might appear on whatever video that I'm giving you rawness. I'm giving you authenticity. This is me. I am a person with many layers. I don't have to talk all sweet and proper. I'm going to give you me. And if you can't fucking accept me, you can't fucking accept me. That is your business. But I'm a very intelligent Black woman. And even then I was strong, but I kept crying. And the worst part about that is not even being in a place of so many tears and being depressed. And that's why in the last video I said that we know and we can identify those who are doing bad. You're not going to care for yourself the way that you're supposed to. You're not going to dress nice. You're not going to present yourself in a way that shows you're doing good. When you're really, really fucking depressed and really in your mind, it shows to the outside world. But it doesn't exclude people who might like look good on the outside, but y'all really dying on the inside. The funny thing is that those who look good on the outside, you have learned how to disguise your pain and your trauma and your hurts. And it got to a point where I stopped fucking crying. And everybody thinks, well, if she's crying, she's fine. I warn people all the time. When I stop crying, y'all really need to be worried. Because that's when it's truly the end of a relationship. I have loved only 2 men with my whole entire heart. And they were the ones that did not have to earn my heart. They were the ones I freely gave it to. And the ones I freely gave my heart to were the ones who have damaged me the most. And the funny thing is, the last one who hurt me, I played him this song by her, Damage. And in one line she says in the song, "You can only cut me if I let you." And it was a warning song to him. Do not take me for granted, because with me, you know you can do damage. And still did damage. But I have grown and matured to a place where I can't blame such and such for showing me who he was. There comes a point in time where Cora has to look in the mirror and take responsibility for seeing the red flags. But because my heart was too in it, I didn't say and I didn't stop myself from investing in a situation that was one-sided. The funny thing is, I don't have hate in my heart for neither one of them. The funny thing is that it taught me so much about myself. And actually put me in a place where I can allow myself to heal. If those experiences didn't happen, would I be the person that I am today? And a lot of people want to sit up there and say, well, I would still be this, I would still be that. And the truth of the matter is, sometimes you need pain to catapult you to a new place in life. So, baby girl, it ain't time for us to leave yet. So, with that being said, I'm grateful for those experiences because they taught me so much about myself. And when my heart broke again, like there's been so many times my heart has been broken from family, from friends, from the marriage, from the relationship. And when I think about those experiences, the common denominator in all of those experiences has been myself. And there comes a point in time where you can't even be mad with those people. You have to be mad with yourself. And I did the work of going internally within myself, doing the shadow work, doing some real healing. And you know, it's no shade to the church, because God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit is very, very, very powerful. But there's something about when you go in with him by yourself and really being raw and really being honest. Sometimes those are the best breakthroughs, when you can shut out the world to fix yourself. And it makes you take inventory of your family. It makes you take inventory of the people you call your friends. And it makes you take inventory of your relationships and potential partners, potential suitors, potential jobs. Because you took that time to go in yourself and really work that shit out. Because of all the pain I have felt and experienced in my life, when I tell people I'm numb, I mean that shit. It's not easy for me to cry anymore. It's not that I can't be empathetic anymore. It's not that I can't be sympathetic. It's like there's a cap. Like you hear something sad, you hear something traumatizing, and it's like your brain, first and foremost, it's like you hear it, you listen to it, your brain gets the message. But when it comes down to feeling, sometimes you don't feel nothing. That's not a good thing. But that has been a mechanism in my survival. And last night, I was thinking, there are some times where you just want and need somebody to talk to, somebody you can fully trust and to be vulnerable with. Keyword, vulnerable. And to verbally express what you're feeling, and know this person isn't going to run off and tell your shit is nuts, so and you gonna hear it plastered the next day. But sometimes you just want connections where you can let yourself be who you are and this person be who they are, and exchange experiences, exchange feelings, not just as a way of release, but as a way to strengthen one another. And the funny thing is, and I say to people all the time, communication and intelligence gets me every time. Good conversation, good weed. FYI, I am a medical marijuana patient in the state of Massachusetts. Those times open up to some amazing conversations and amazing exchanges of information. But where I'm starting to be concerned for me is I know my emotion. I know what I'm feeling. And I can admit now, I'm having a hard time expressing my emotion. I'm having a hard time expressing my sadness. I'm having a hard time expressing my pain. I'm having a hard time even crying again. That I know I have people in my corner who love me. But the funny thing is that even though you have people in your corner who love you, you gotta separate the ones who can come with you in your new season and the ones you have to let go in your old season. Because just because your family and friends or your lover loves you, it all boils down to what is best for you. And do you love yourself enough to let it go? And this is where I'm just going to be like 100, because it's like, you know, I can't be strong all the time. And as Black women and Black men too, the Black community, no offense to whoever might be of a different ethnicity, but I'm speaking for my people. We have the guise and we live the lie that because we are Black, we have to be strong. We can't show emotions, we can't show feelings, we can't show weakness. And that shit is killing us. It's killing us in high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity, mental disorders, anxiety, you name it. It's killing you. It's killing us. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite and saying, oh, well, we can't. No, 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 no. I'm a strong black woman, but I have no problem showing where I am weak. I got real shit going on. I have haters. I have enemies. I have people who said that they love me that they don't. I'm on my own with my child starting completely over. There were friendships I had to walk away from. That I don't have a lot of love around me. But the love that I have around me is enough. That my son, who is awesome, one of like the coolest kids that I know. He doesn't give himself enough credit, but he is one of the dopest kids that I know. We had a conversation one day about superheroes and who was his favorite superhero and why. And he loves Superman. And I'm not gonna go into why he loves Superman so much, but my child is gifted. I'm gifted and he is gifted. And I asked him, what superhero does Mummy remind him of? And he said Wonder Woman. And that alone makes me want to cry, because it shows me that my child has seen my trials and tribulations, have seen how many times I fell, but also seen how many times I got up. That yes, I love myself. I know myself. I'm strong. I'm worthy. I am whole. I'm complete. I'm sure of who I am. I'm unapologetic for who I am. I know my potential. I know my purpose. But there's also a need for love, for genuine love. And because I know I have a need for genuine love, and I've been plagued, and I've been bombarded, and I've been bamboozled and tricked into what was fake love, which was codependency, which was trauma bonds, which was, unfortunately being the empath to a narcissist or narcissists, backstabbed, taken advantage of. And it's like, I don't even want to deal with that shit no more. That I'm working on myself. And some people might not be in an agreement with how I'm working on myself. I've learned about chakras and aligning my chakras and meditating. And because I acknowledged the need to still heal, and I acknowledge my lack, I listen to frequencies to give me what I'm needing. And so I've been sleeping to love frequencies, because I am a loving person despite everything that I've been through. I could be a bitch. I could be bitchy. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I could be a bitch. I could have been rude. I could be nasty. I could be bitter. I could be walking around with a chipped shoulder, thinking that the world is entitled to kiss my ass. But all that shows is so much fucking insecurity and ugliness within yourself. And it doesn't matter what you have. If that's the core of you, if that's your aura, your fucking aura is ugly and you need to work that shit out. But because I did that work, when I interact with people, I don't want to interact with people from a place of pain. Instead, I'm sweet. I am approachable. I'm not soft, but my approach is. And I'm genuine and I'm real. And so I get sad sometimes, but it's harder for me to cry. And crying is good for the soul. It's literally like a car wash for your heart. And because we're living in a world with so many fake, phony motherfuckers, it's so hard to find somebody to lay down your sword, because we all got them. We all carry these swords with us, especially if you've been hurt, especially if you've been damaged. You got some swords, and it's just like the minute that something comes up to you, it's like you're second guessing it, you're not trusting it, and you're ready to have that sword, and you're ready to cut down people, opportunities, places, things. You ready to slash that shit. And we don't find enough people to say, I genuinely come in peace. You have a sword, I have a sword too. We're interacting or we're crossing each other's paths for a reason. You're damaged, I'm damaged. You're hurt, I'm hurt. You're wounded, I'm wounded. I know how you feel. We don't have to be strong all the time. If you don't have anyone to confide in, I use a journal. And sometimes if I feel like the journal ain't working for me, I will talk to myself in the mirror about shit that Cora needs to work on. And sometimes I hit record. But like I said, the funny thing is that even though I can relate to this, I don't feel like this is me right now. And once we can find people that we can see is real, we can see is authentic, we can see is genuine, that they're not here with a hidden agenda. They're not here to hurt or betray or get something out of us or try to use us. And the funny thing is that our soul recognizes these people. When you can come to a place in healing, your intuition does not lie to you. Your intuition lets you know who to talk to, who not to talk to, what to move forward in, what not to move forward in. But it's when you get in touch with yourself and you can really trust your intuition, then you can trust your intuition to lead you to the right people that is needed. Because not everybody is an enemy. Sometimes people are allies. And when you have met an ally, because of the wounds and the hurt and the pain, it's like you ready to go to war. You ready with that sword. And I don't know who I'm talking to in particular with this video, because I just like, oh my gosh, if you can just, I can't even describe what I'm feeling right now. Whoever's watching this video, whoever needs to watch it, put down your motherfucking sword. I don't know who this is going for, but you need to put down your sword. Healing starts with you. Accountability starts with you. The people in your circle is a reflection of you. Just like your job, the way you dress, how you live is a reflection of you. So are the people around you and the people that you love. Remember that. If there is a flaw, with the people you have chosen to be in your circle, it is only a direct reflection of the flaw you have within yourself. And there comes a point in time, you can't be mad with whoever that person is. You have to be mad with your damn self. And God is not a God who doesn't know what he's doing. God is not a God who doesn't know who he's sending. Whether you believe in God, you believe in the universe, whatever. There are no coincidences and there are no mistakes. Put down your sword because you don't want to kill an ally. Sometimes you got to back away from the distractions and focus on yourself. Our bodies, our possessions, those things are not going to last. What's going to last is your soul. Not even the pain you experience now is going to last. Your soul lives on. So what you do and how you carry that soul is of the most importance. But just because you're physically here, and we can easily get distracted with the bullshit, don't distract yourself so much to not give yourself what your soul needs. Yes, we're strong. We can be physically strong. We can be mentally strong. We can be emotionally strong. But there are some times you have to admit to yourself, if not anybody else, that there are moments where you are weak. And there are moments where you are hurting and you are in need. And allow yourself, sir, and allow yourself, ma'am, to get what you need. If you need healing, do that. If you need to address some dark shit within you, do that. It's so easy to distract yourself with an addiction, whether it's weed, liquor, shopping, money, sex, whatever your addiction is. If you into some wild shit, first and foremost, I ain't got a heaven or hell to put you in. I might look at you with a side eye. But we need to come to grips with why we do the shit that we do, why we allow the shit that we allow. And if it's not benefiting you in any type of way, cut the shit out. Life is too fucking short to change your ass from getting what you need. There are people who have literally gained the whole world, but don't even have a heart. and think about whatever that need is. I can come on camera. My need is genuine love. Genuine love. That is my need. Genuine love for my family, genuine love for my friends, genuine love in a romantic partnership, wherever that comes in, and love for myself. I love myself. I receive love from my child. I receive love from my friends. I receive love from friends that I call family. And the love that I used to get from some people, I had to sever. That's what I'm needing, is love and realness. And I have no problem saying, because of that, that has been my weakness. I'm a genuine person. I'm a loving person. I am the type of person now that if somebody asks me for $1, I just give it. Before I used to be stingy, not so much. I'm cool. I'm laid back. I'm gonna keep it fucking real with you. And I love hard. If I'm for you, I am for you. Like, if you gotta go to war, we going to war. If you took an L, your L is my L. And not everybody is deserving of that type of love and loyalty. Some people don't believe in astrology. I believe it to a fault. I believe that God is a God of order, and he got a collective of people in certain demographics. I am a Leo. Leos are very loyal. Leos are very protective. Leos are very courageous. But at the same time, do not fuck with us. Because we can take a lot of shit, but there comes a point in time where we're like, and we coming for you. But I also have Virgo tendencies. I was born in the cusp. So I like things in order. I like things neat. I like to have things planned out. But that other Virgo side ain't no joke neither. When we cut people clean off and act like it really ain't shit to us. But that is my lack. That is my weakness. And there are times where I want somebody or somebodies that I could lay down my sword with. And I can receive information from them. And they can take information from me. That we can build. Repeating from a video, think from the same last video. Because some people would think, oh, well, she wants a relationship. No. A relationship is simply a title. And a lot of people put up with some fugazi ass shit in the name of a title. Why though? So we're going to flaunt around the title of being married, but your marriage is fucked up. I've been down that road. Trust me, a ring on a finger ain't worth shit with your marriage fucked up. I'm not interested in titles anymore. I want shit that's real. That is not an effort. It's not a tug and pull. Like, we can just be open and we can be fucking honest. And we can lay down our swords. And if you can lay down your sword with me and I can lay down my sword with you, I can reveal to you my scars and you can reveal to me your scars. And you can trust me that I'm not going to go and blab to the world about you. And I can trust you that you're not going to blab to the world about me. And instead that we're building and we're growing and love happens to develop. That shit means more to me than any fucking ring, any fucking money, any fucking gifts, any fucking trips. That shit means more to me than anything, because it tells me that whether for literally better or worse, there's nothing coming in between that bond. A lot of people need to have that mindset towards love instead of worrying about what shit look like for the fucking cameras, what shit look like to other people, or, well, you know, I want to keep this relationship because, you know, I'm concerned about what my girls are saying. You know, I want my girls to, you know, continue to fucking hate on you. Bitch, you want to stay with a nigga just because of the shit that he give you, but you don't want to fucking leave his ass? And you're not fucking happy? Or you are in a situation with a girl because you just been with her for so fucking long that you really can't see yourself moving on, but your ass is unhappy. But you know, hey, your niggas think she look fucking bomb and sexy as fuck, so you know we gonna continue this facade. Where do they do that at? Because over here, and the people that I hang with and the way that my life is set up, I don't got no time for no fucking facades. What you see is what you get. I'm sick and tired of always feeling like I have to have a wall up. Now, this is real life we're talking. You can't be vulnerable with everybody. You need to have discernment. You need to trust your intuition. I come off like a lamb, but bitch, you better believe my ass is a fucking wolf. Not a wolf in sheep's clothing either. You have to protect yourself. And the best way to protect yourself is if you heal yourself first. Then everything that you're needing, whatever it is that you're lacking, it's like once you can come in tune with yourself and once you can come in tune with God, like, yo, doors open up like no other. Revelations come to you like no other. Strength comes to you like no other. And whatever it is that you are needing, whatever it is that you're lacking, you will get. That even though that is my biggest lack, because I get the love from God, myself, and my child, I'm good. I'm good. Sometimes the love from her when she feels like being loving. But if you have people in your life that you know, and it's like in your heart of hearts and your soul of souls, you know they're good for you. Put down the sword. What does your intuition say to you? Did you pray about this connection first? Did you pray about this job first? Did you pray about this friendship first? And I'm not going to say, well, no, because I need to do this. I need to be more proactive in my own prayer life. And I need to pray about every single thing. My ideas. My dreams. I pray for my friends. I pray for my family, the ones I talk to and the ones I don't talk to. I pray for my friends. I don't know if I said that. I pray for my enemies. I pray for the things that's supposed to come to me, and I pray against the things that I don't need. I ask for signs, confirmations. Even when my son has dreams, I pray sometimes for clarity on that. I need to increase my own prayer life. And that's not for anybody else. That is for me. But that is the message I'm going to give out. Get in touch with what you need. You don't have to be Superman and you don't have to be Superwoman. Just because we're black and we know we're black and we're strong and whatever it is. Honestly, there comes a time where you gotta be like, man, fuck this shit. I don't feel like being strong right now. No, I might not be able to show all these people what I'm going through. But God, you see what I'm going through. Direct my steps. And if you don't got no one to talk to, get yourself a motherfucking journal and start writing in that bitch. If you are artistic, like I'm artistic, place your pain into creativity. I got so many poem ideas. I got so many song ideas based off of what I'm going through. But when you have found somebody, a friend, a lover, whatever it is, and your intuition and your heart is telling you they good, and you get confirmation that they're good and that they're supposed to be there, don't hold that sword to them. Put down your sword. Because God brings people in and he removes people for a reason. Circumstances, things that happen, secrets revealed, fucked up shit that happens. As much as it can damage and devastate your soul, do not let it. Don't let the devil win. And if you've fallen, get your ass up. You still here. So I don't know who this message is for. I really don't know. Because the funny thing is that, like I said, I'm in an emotion, but it doesn't feel like mine. But I can relate to it. And before I got on camera to record it, I wanted to jot my own thoughts and my own feelings about the same thing. But I could only go so far in my own journal entry. But I went a hell of a lot farther here. So when I get back to my house, then I'll probably be able to finish my journal entry in regards of this for myself. You know who to protect yourself from. You know what to protect yourself from. Identify and call out the red flags when you see it. But for those that you know are heaven sent, and not a lot of people are heaven sent. There's a lot of people that's hell sent, but not a lot of people that's heaven sent. All you got to do is pray and say, Lord, is this person supposed to be here? And once he tells you, once your heart tells you, your gut tells you, your guide, whatever you choose to believe in, and you got that sword, put that sword down. I'm so serious. Like, whoever this video is for, can you please, like, can you talk back to assist? Can you talk back to assist? Because sometimes these messages isn't just about me. It's not about just the people I know. Let me know if this message in particular touched you, because I had no intentions of coming on. Even down to the location of where I'm at, I was told to give this message and give this message here. So whoever needs to hear it, please get in touch with a sis. And if you find somebody that you can put your sword down with, and you can just talk to, and you can build with, I'm so happy for you, because that is the shit that I'm wanting. But because I know how much of a gift I am, I can't even give that to everybody. But I'm cutting this shit off, y'all. I love you guys. Like, I really do. Because I know that people are watching. I know people are impacted. And there's some people who really don't have nobody. And I understand how you feel, because right now I feel like I don't have nobody. But from all the knives in my back, and I'm still standing here, and I'm still walking, and I still believe I'm a queen, I still believe I'm royalty, and I'm holding myself like that, I'm like K. Michelle in that motherfucking album cover, bitch. I got all these motherfucking knives in my back, but I'm still sipping Jack Daniels. I can't fuck with Jack Daniels anymore. I had a bad history with it. So I'll have my Hennessy in a champagne glass. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm cutting this shit off.